When I was young, I told my mom, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a magician, I want to be a CEO, I want to be an artist. The list goes on. Fast forward 12 years later, here I am, 1 month left from graduation, which means I'm about to step into a new chapter of my life. Okay, let's not turn this into a graduation speech because it's starting to sound like one. I promise it's not. As you can see, kids my age right now are going through an emotional, confused transition in life, which brings me into the focus of my speech today. Hi, I'm Jessica, I'm 18 years old, and today I will talk about how learning about oneself and learning about how to adjust in a world that's constantly changing is vital in the process of growing up as a teenager. I went to high school with perfect grades. Until IB, it happened to me. I found subjects I used to find easy challenging. Then I was in denial, and I said, what's happening? I'm good at math. But the more I become in denial and the more I convince myself that I'm good at this subject, the worse it gets. Why? It's not because I didn't believe in myself. It's because I was avoiding confrontation. I was avoiding the uncomfortable that I will face because of a subject that I'm not good at anymore. I was so prepared to always receive perfect scores, but I wasn't prepared to expect the unexpected. And so this is where the power of acceptance comes into hand. My friend asked me, what are your favorite subjects so far in the IB? And I said, English and business management. I see a correlation because as much as I like these two subjects, I'm also very good at it. The fact that we as humans find comfort in what we're good at is so common. But then what does this do to us? We become afraid of confrontation and we avoid to face the fears that we are facing. We then go to in this victim mindset of why is everybody doing fine? Why is everybody having their things together while I'm here struggling? While it feels good to not take responsibility for things that happen in your life, you're not going to fix anything. Because once you stop expecting a good set of cards in life, when will you ever reach self-contentment? You're not unlucky just because other people are having a better time in life. It's equivalent to you're not worthless because you're bad at a subject. And when you accept change and reframe rejection, you work on yourself, and you can control what you can and let go of what you can't. R squared. This is not a regression line, no more math. Reframing rejection means that you accept that you have weaknesses and recognize your strengths. Because we tend to blend our self-worth with the score, and then I hate math. It stems from the fact that it reminds me of failure. But it doesn't have to be like this. Number 2, dealing with awareness and self-contentment during the phases of change. So raise your hand here if you have a friend or friends that you are no longer close with. Me too. So growing up in life means shedding the excessive and realizing what's needed and what's not. In my 16th birthday, I struggled to squeeze in people on my birthday party because inviting A means I need to invite friends of A, inviting B means I need to invite friends of B, and inviting C means I need to invite friends of C. The list goes on. At the end of the day, I felt a sense of emptiness, and it hit me. Ironic, right? Quantity-wise, the room was anything but empty. But emotionally, I felt a lack of connection with the people around me. So why did I even invite them? Were we even close? Raise your hand if you know this acronym, FOMO. FOMO is the fear of missing out, and this acronym affected me so bad at 16. I just felt the need to invite more and more and more people to build this image of self-fulfillment. But in reality, the effect was the opposite. I felt like it was their birthday and not even mine. And it's not their fault because I'm the one who made those decisions. And therefore, I realized the power of the I word. I stopped people-pleasing. I listened to myself more. I now know what I want. I know who I feel comfortable with. I stopped reaching out to one-sided friendships. I had more time to work on myself and prioritize my energy towards healthy relationships in life. I realized my concerns went from, do they like me? And do they think I'm arrogant? To, what should I give my mom for her birthday? What preparations should I make to finish this assignment? As you can see, as we change our priorities, the need to seek for validation devalues. And this change, I embraced it. Because now I care about the quality of people in my life instead of the quantity of people in my life. Because the quantity of people in your life, it will change. People come and go in your life. The only thing you can control is the quality. And therefore, these are the 5 behaviors that we should follow when we face unwanted changes in life. Number 1, not feeling ashamed of having weaknesses. This is where the power of acceptance comes into hand. Number 2, avoiding the victim mindset when life slaps you in the face. When you have this victim mindset, all you do is blame the situation. Well, you have emotions, just deal with it. We all have emotions as humans. But then, let me ask you, if you keep blaming the situation and asking yourself why your life has become this way, when will you reach self-contentment and self-happiness? Number 3, adhere to the principle that the world and humanity do not own us happiness, but we create our happiness, and we control what we feel happy with. Number 4, apply the R-square rule of reframing rejection. And if you have applied all of this and things just do not go your way, you control what you can and let go of what you can't. Now, I prioritize my sleep, a perfect night's sleep over perfect grades. I have 5 people in my 18th birthday instead of 20. And my routine of waking up at 6 a.m. to catch a bus to school will become a routine from the past. Life is changing, life will change, and life has changed. It's the only constant in life. Remember that letting go and accepting are not immediate processes. We cannot control of what life throws upon us, but we are in control of how we respond to it. And perhaps that's the only thing we have control of. Thank you.